What's up, scrappy peeps? It's Del from Inkie Quill, and I'm here with a grab 5 video. Now, this is a part 2, so you've already seen this first part. So these 5 items that I'm using, I did use, was it the week before last in a Project Life spread. So I thought I'd do an extra video for you to show you how I use them again, because I like to get the most use out of things as I possibly can. So you'll get to see what I do. So I'm using a Heidi Swap journaling 6x8 sized pad, some old Studio Calico stickers, some wood veneer from the Reject Shop, some little copper labels from Pretty Little Studio, and a stamp from Studio Calico. So here I'm doing a 6x12 and a 9x12 Project Life spread. And I'm looking for some cards. Now, because I didn't pick any cards, I decided to cut them up from the Heidi Swap paper pad. And because I'm freaking lazy, I just used another card that I already had and used it to measure how big it needed to be. Because I've misplaced my paper trimmer and it's killing me. And I know that as soon as I buy it, I'll find it. I don't know if I left it at a retreat that I went to, or if it's in my car somewhere hidden, or if it's been brought inside and put in a different room. But I know as soon as I buy a new one, which are like $40 to $50 here, the one that I want, to replace what I had, I know that I'll find it again, and it's just, it's killing me. So I'm going through, and this bottom card, I decided to do a bit of Frankensteining with it. So you'll see here that I'm cutting 2 little cards that I'm going to use together on that one, and going through and finding some other ones. This Project Life spread took me, I only speed these up 2.5 times, so it only took me about 40 minutes or so. I think about 40 minutes, if that. Actually, no, not even that. It probably took about 35 minutes. So a nice quick one for this one. So here there was a page that had all different little journaling boxes, and I'm just cutting one of them up and sticking them onto another. And I'll zoom you in a moment when I get all my cards in the right spots, because I find that if I don't put the cards in the right spot, then they just go all over the place and it drives me a bit batty. So I'm starting with this first card, and this week continued on from the page prior, so I didn't have to have a title card telling what dates it was. Now, this was a recipe that I made up. I often do that. It's the same kind of ingredients each time, but I just do different things with them. So this was a chicken pasta bake thing that I made, and I decided to put the photo in that bottom right hand corner to cover up the leaf, because it was a little bit ugly, just that leaf all by itself in the background there. So I'm catching up on Project Life. I'm getting there. I've had quite a busy school holidays with sickness and a lot of things on, so I haven't been able to scrap as much as I want to, but I'm getting there slowly. And you know, it's nice to, I have my photos pre-printed, which I think is important if you want to keep up to date, because that way you don't have to worry about the photo printing process. And there's the recipe, and this card is almost done. A couple of enamel dots from my stash, and I think that's it. So I've got some exciting things. Oh, yesterday, you should have already heard one of the exciting things. I'm not going to say what it is in case I didn't put it up, but I should have. So check the link below, because there's something exciting happening with some Inkie Quill merchandise and bits and pieces. So check out the description below for more information on that, or yesterday's video. It should be yesterday's video, should be. So I'm just using the stamp here just to do a bit of ghost stamping, where you stamp it over and over again and it just gradually fades into the background. I really like doing that. This is a photo of Aaron and Poppet snuggling in bed, and I had to scrap this one. Now, there's a lot of blank space kind of down the bottom, so that's where I decided to do my clustering for today. And those copper tags are just freaking delicious. They're beautiful. What's your favourite colour to scrap with? That's a question I have for you. Let me know in the comments below. I am leaning towards the copper. Maybe let me know your 2 favourite colours to scrap with. So mine at the moment would have to be pale pink and copper. I'd have to say I like that combo. But let me know in the comments, what are your 2 favourite colours to scrap with? They might not be your favourite colours just to wear or just in general, but what 2 colours do you like to actually scrapbook with? I'm not sure if there'll be many people that say purple, because I really don't understand why purple is like the Voldemort of the scrapbooking world. We just don't talk about purple. There's rarely purple products. It just gets missed out all the time. What is it? What is it about purple? Who knows? Adding a few little enamel dots, and those tiny gold ones are divine. They're from Studio Calico and I love them. And going through some crepe paper tiny words. So I think I'm almost done here. Do I add something? I feel like I add something in the top right hand corner. There we go. Isn't it great when you watch yourself back, any other scrappy YouTubers, when you watch a process video that you haven't done for a little while and you go, oh, I really wish I'd put something here, and then next thing you do it, oh, and I'm like, go you, Pastor Dell, go you, good choice. Oh, it's the small things that entertain us, isn't it? It's the small little things. So there's that photo. Done. So moving on to some 3x4 cards now. This was a beautiful bunch of flowers that we got after my friend's wedding. We were allowed to take any of the bunches of flowers off the tables, which was a nice idea. I thought it was good because then you get to, they don't just get thrown out. You actually get to take them home, which is sweet. And I added that orange tag because there were some orange flowers. I think they're all Australian natives, those flowers. I think they are. Which ironically I'm allergic to, but only if I touch them. So as long as I don't bury my face in this bunch of flowers to smell them. I bet you're all picturing me doing that now. And if I did do that, I'd come out with a face full of like hive looking rashes all over my face, which isn't really what I want. I wanted to use that beautiful, but it was just a bit too long. So in the end, I decided to go with some stamping and enamel dots, and you'll see what I do here. I managed to use quite a lot of those stamps. They're quite generic words, which was nice. So I've got favourite and on my desk. And then I think I add another one, do I? Or maybe not. Maybe future Adele wasn't thinking like past Adele this time. I've been a big fan of cutting enamel dots at the moment. It is quite hard. It's not easy. They do sometimes shatter, but it's worth it. I really like the look of them kind of floating off the page. Adding a little bit of journaling now, and a lot of people have asked where I get this pen from. I just found it on eBay. I think I just typed crown pen, and it's really skinny, really, really skinny. Adding a bit of a doodly border because I've been liking those lately. And I think this one is done. Sometimes I feel like when cards are a bit plain in the background, they can benefit from a doodly border. Oh, now this one. Any other Aussies out there who are in like the 90s collecting, maybe if you're a kid or a teen in the 90s, do you remember oddball cards? Now they came in the packs of Smith's chips. And my family ate a lot of chips, still do. I love a good chip, potato crisp. And you used to collect these cards and they were hilarious. So there are all these weird characters and some of them were really gross, like with boogers and all sorts of slime and stuff. And I freaking loved them. And there was a book, I think there was a book series or a TV series as well. I can't really remember, but if you remember Oddballs cards, let me know in the comments below because you have my heart if you remember these. I collected them for a while and I think I still have the pack somewhere at home, but I came across, someone put a post up in my Facebook feed. I think someone liked maybe a post about 90s kids and what they collect and what they remember, and this was one of the photos in it. I just had to save it and print it out because that's just a funny little memory that will always stick with me, but it's not something that I would dedicate a whole page to. So it's nice just to put these little things in your project life, especially on weeks that there's not a lot going on. This wasn't one of those weeks, but I put it in anyway. But it's a good tip if you've ever got a week that maybe you're struggling to fill a whole page or on your project life spread, have a look and Google anything. Google songs when you were younger. Google your favourite books and put a little card about your favourite book or favourite movie or a place you used to holiday to or a place you'd like to holiday to. So I do have a video on extra things to fill up your project life weeks. If I remember, I'll put it in the link. I'll put the link in the description below. It's I think it's about a year ago now. And Aaron and I talk about some extra things you can put in your project life if you're having a bit of a slow week, because we do have slow weeks. So when I go back to school next week, I guarantee I won't have many photos done at all. So adding a little bit of tape to this one. So this was the journaling great moment. And that was off a journaling page in the Heidi Swap booklet. And I just laid it on top of a piece of paper from that booklet as well. So once again, I'm sorry to all those that I've got obsessed with 2 Dots, the app on your phone. It's such a fun and easy game. It's called 2 Dots and it's addictive. And now there's another one by the same company that's basically the same thing, and it's called Dots & Co, I think, and it's so good. But this photo shows that I got all the way up to, I think it was, 600 and something. I think, or 700 and something. And now I have to wait for the next update so that I can keep playing more levels, and I hate it. It's so frustrating. So this photo here is just a photo of my pizza and the computer, because I was having pizza and editing time, because you need a bit of bribery sometimes to get editing done. It's not my favorite creative process, I'll say that. Which is why we've had a bit of a drought the last week. So I'm on school holidays now, and I decided just to take a week off just to relax and enjoy my holidays. And it's been quite busy, a lot of things on, a lot of things going on, and I just haven't really had time to sit down and edit, really. This one is a funny one. Now, I think I had a layout before with this photo maybe, or with a similar photo. But, oh no, I didn't. It was in the voiceover that Aaron was talking. Yeah. Anyway, we have a bit of a centipede problem. Now, it's not all the time, but we seem to get these waves of centipedes. And so there'll be like a few days where we find about 10 centipedes in the house. Don't know where they're coming from. Don't know why they're here. Most of the time, they're dead already, which is nice, but weird. This little guy was crawling on the wall, and so every time we find a centipede, Aaron is the nominated bug remover in our family, because I don't like bugs. He doesn't either, but someone's got to do it, and I really, really don't like bugs. And so this is Aaron having a bit of a stare off with the centipede, because you've got to laugh at yourself sometimes, and it's fun to capture those moments in your project life instead of just the happy smiley, oh, we went here, everyone smile. I love those photos too, but it's nice just to have the candid, stupid moments as well, like this one. So this final photo, I think it's the final photo, is a photo of Pops, and look at that sticker sheet is done. So I'm going to use that. I'm going to save it and use it in a Scrap Stash Saturday, I think, video. But this one is one of Poppet, and she fell asleep on my feet, because why not, really? It's pretty much her way of saying, human, you're not allowed to go anywhere because you have to pay all your attention to me. That's pretty much what she's saying. And maybe that she loves me, but I think a lot of it is that she just has to have all the attention on her. Does anyone else have an animal like that? Do you have a pet that just always is a bit attention seeking? Poppet is a bit like that, I would say, out of the two of them. So I'm done. Oh, very, very sprinkly hands today. And so here you can see the 6x12 side and the 9x12 side, and it's on the back of that one that I used this Grab 5 before. I'll put the link down for that video as well. So thanks for watching, everyone, and stay tuned over the next few weeks. I have got my classes coming out in a couple of weeks. I've just got to do some final touches of editing, and I'm waiting for a couple of things to happen before I upload the classes. There will be 3, but I'm not sure if I'm doing all 3 at the same time or what I'm doing. So we'll just have to wait and see for that one. But head over to Facebook on Scrapaholics Anonymous. That's my Facebook group, and there's heaps of creative ideas, people sharing work over there, and it's just a really nice place to be. It really is. It's nice to come home from work and have a lovely place where you can scroll through people's work and have nice conversations with other creative peeps. Can't talk anymore. So thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you all very, very soon with another video, hopefully on Saturday. Bye.